What's up, everybody? Welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, new game to the channel. I've been super pumped about this game, and I feel like it's finally time to bring it and give it a play, man. I'm ready for some career mode. Now, I've already done all of the training and whatnot that we need to do. I've got myself acquainted with everything, and as far as like peripherals, I do have a Thrustmaster stick, and I do have a Thrustmaster throttle that I'm going to be using to control the plane. So, I think I'm ready. I am ready to get our license officially.
Your first step is to
Here we go. What do we got to do?
need to pass the PPL exam.
2,000. We got it. We got 5,000 already in the bank. Let's do this. I am ready to officially become a pilot, private pilot, but still a pilot nonetheless. So we're not going to be able to make any money once we get this license until we qualify for our commercial, but this is our big first step right here to getting into the world of piloting. And I'm so excited. I've never done like realistic flight sim before, but I am a big space nerd. I've done Elite Dangerous, I've done Star Citizen, I've done all that. That's why I got the that's why I have the Thrustmaster in the first place, because I love flying in those games. So this is a bit different though. This is gonna be more realistic. All right, let's pay attention here. So we got to uncover our engine cover, our static port cover, our chocks, and our pilot cover. All right, we're ready to get in. Here we go. Let's get a look from the outside. Oh yeah.
Your goal is to complete a left-hand traffic pattern.
Beautiful.
Flight path and all required speeds.
So we're flying a Cessna today for our
Now, show me
our
the
certification
traffic
here.
pattern you've got.
Okay. All right.
Kilo
Let's
Charlie
release our
Hotel,
brakes.
November traffic Cessna November 41715 is
And let's get to
taxiing
this
runway
hold
36.
short. Oh, this feels so good. Now, I know some people have said that they run into a lot of bugs in this game. I've not run into anything just yet, but I'm sure that we're going to be coming across something here and there. And, okay, so we got into the... No, this isn't the runway. Okay, we're still in the taxiway. How far is the hold short? All the way over there. Okay. Now, I do know you have to make sure that you're under 20 knots on the taxiway, otherwise you get dinged for speeding. So we want to watch our speed very carefully. 18 right now. We're getting close to the max. Oh, okay, let's back off the throttle a little bit. Maintain 18, 19. That's where we want to stay at. Okay, almost at our hold short. And then we can request clearance from our tower. Right here. Oh. Brake wasn't working there. Okay.
Kilo
Took me a lot
Charlie
longer to
Hotel,
brake than I
November
thought.
Traffic Cessna November 41715. Taking off runway tree 6 left, close traffic.
I don't think that'll hurt me too bad, hopefully. I think we should still be okay. But let's get out here. Let's take off, man. I'm going to do this from inside the cockpit. All right, we got no flaps. We need flaps. 10% flaps. Let's give it some power. Here we go. Once we hit 50, 55, we can... Ooh, we don't want to go off the runway. That would not be a good start. All right, here we go. And we're up. We are up. Let's get our flaps off. All right, we need to do our initial climb now to 600 feet. Let's keep her nice and steady. What's our climbing speed? Okay, I want to keep us around 75 knots. We're at 85 right now, so we could go a little faster. And then once we hit 600, we'll level out. Okay, very good. Let's execute our turn. Sorry if I'm not talking too much. Just trying to concentrate. I don't want to mess anything up here. Okay. So now we got to climb to 1100. We're still, our vertical speed is still 800. So we're doing good. Oh, we're at 96. We're moving. Alright, so now we just got to reach the downwind end. And then I think it's going to loop us back around to final for our landing. Alright, we got to maintain 1100, so let's nose down a little bit. And let's back off. Our RPMs are hitting a little too hard there. Alright, I think we'll maintain right here. And let's announce our position. ATC, you got us or what?
Kilo Charlie Hotel, November traffic, Cessna, November.
We're pitching up there.
7151 miles west 1200. Ford inbound to land runway tree 6.
Okay. Now let's slow it down a little bit as we start to make our approach here. I'm just going to cut engines completely because we need to lose a lot of speed. Yeah, we need to lose a lot of speed. All right, I'm going to start pitching up here to lose some airspeed. We need to hit 80, and then once we hit 80, we can deploy our flaps. Oh yeah, we're going way too fast. All right. Here we go, 80. Let's hit our flaps. Oh, okay. We're good. Let's announce to runway. We don't want to miss that.
November, traffic Cessna November, 41715 is on final
Okay.
runway tree 6 to land.
All right, landings are a little difficult. I'm going to be honest. Okay, what are we at right now? 75. We're at 10% flaps. I think I want to stay at 10% flaps. Okay. Nope, we need to engage flaps because we were going a little too fast there. I mean, we're coming in a little hot, but once we flare up, I think we'll slow down a little bit. Let's get a view from out here. Let's come in nice and gentle. Okay, I think we were successful there. We might have hit a little bit hard, but I think we're good. Yeah, I mean, hey, we landed. We're in one piece, right? Let's get to this hold short, and then we got to see what our rating is. I'm gonna guess. I feel like that was pretty decent. I'm gonna guess at least a B, maybe an A. I don't know if that landing was worthy of an A, but it didn't say anything to me when we came down. Aside from the too fast, we were too fast on that runway approach because we didn't have our flaps to 20 degrees. Okay, but first successful takeoff, first successful landing. That's a big accomplishment. Some of these runways are really long, huh? There's a lot of taxiing, I feel like. Well, maybe not. I mean, I guess you do taxi a lot like this in real life if you're actually flying a plane, right? You don't just get right to the runway. And there we go. All right, let's announce our parking.
Kilo Charlie Hotel.
Let's head over to our spot.
Traffic Cessna November 41715 is taxiing to parking.
Roger that. Oh, wide turn there. Okay. I feel like that was a little tight. We almost had to, like, go off the taxiway to maintain that turn. But we're good, we're good. We didn't get penalized or anything, so we're fine, we're fine. So yeah, like I was saying, I played a lot of like spaceflight sims. The only one I've really had any atmospheric experience in would be Star Citizen, like flying in planet atmospheres, but nothing like this. This is a whole nother ball game. Like, you got to control everything in here. You got to do your, like, your flaps, like everything in here you can interact with. Every single button. It's like you're flying a real plane. You can do everything. And we're going to get into all that stuff, but for now we're just like concentrating on the basics, on learning how to do this properly without crashing, which I think we're getting the hang of. We're getting the hang of. I went through all the lessons. I've done a couple flights, and I feel like prepared now to start an actual career as a pilot. But there's still a ton to learn, and obviously we're only doing this tiny little plane here, so we're not flying like anything big like jet airliners yet, because I'm sure we are going to get to that. All right, let's get parked up. Let's see how we did. Set our parking brake. Do our shutdown procedure. All right, boys, how'd we do? How'd we do?
Congratulations. You're on your way to become one hell of a pilot.
I think that's good. Oh yeah, look at that. Respect the traffic pattern altitude at 100%. Traffic pattern pin 99. I thought I was pretty good there. Taxi path 73. Man, you know, I feel like that wasn't really my fault that I went out there. It didn't seem like we had enough room, but maybe I could have maneuvered a little better. I don't know. All right, we can officially fly our single-engine airplane in good weather conditions and perform takeoffs and landings from land. Private pilots cannot fly aircraft for commercial purposes. That's going to be our next thing that we need to get. And what do we unlock? Ooh. Some very nice planes there.
Congratulations on passing your PPL exam.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Steps on your career path.
I'm sure it will be.
Your PPL allows you to fly recreationally and begin to build up your flight hours. First flight missions are a great way to increase your experience.
Okay. Okay.
Let's go back to headquarters and review the specializations board to learn more.
All right, let's check those out.
As you can see, the career journey of a pilot can take many different paths. As I said earlier, your
A lot of
PPL
stuff
is
there.
your first step, allowing you to fly recreationally and perform first flight missions, taking people on tours around the local area. As
Okay.
you build up your flight hours and earn more certifications, other specializations will become available. Take a look around. Then, when you're ready, head to the missions list to see what's available.
Okay. So I'm guessing, okay, so we can do these. And there's a couple planes we can do it in. And then for ferry flight, we need to do 3 missions. No, be level 3 and get our commercial pilot license. So what do we need? I didn't want to select that just yet, but I guess I have to.
You can see all the missions currently available to you.
Okay.
There's
Just
one
one.
mission currently available.
All right, let's do it. Take familiar faces from the local club over Bowling Green. Let's do it. And we're finally going to get to fly over our home airfield here. I selected Florida just because I think it has some really nice views there. So let's get in here. Let's do a first flight. A lot of information here. Okay, so we're departing, going to Bowling Green, coming back, or no, we're departing this way. Bowling Green, coming back, and a long final entry. 59 degrees. Looks like visibility is good. Okay, let's do it. There's our plane. Well, I guess it's not really our plane, huh? You know what? Let's skip this. See if we can get right to the taxiing part.
Ready to give someone a reason to love the sky?
Yes, I am. Sarah, flight coordinator.
Hey, Captain, meet Jennifer.
Where's
She's
Jennifer?
keen on discovering the sights around Bowling Green. She's one of
Oh,
our
there's
friends,
Jennifer.
So I'm
Hello,
counting on
Jennifer.
you to treat her well and show her around. By the way, she brought her daughter with her.
Oh, and there's her
Seatbelt
daughter.
fastened?
Okay,
Then you're all set.
let's do
Engine
this.
started. Let's go.
I agree. Let's go. Let's reset that. Let's announce our taxiing.
Kilo Charlie
Release
Hotel,
parking
November
brake and
traffic
head to the
assessment
hold
November
short.
908-912 is taxiing to runway 18.
Okay, we're gonna go slow in this corner because I don't.
Jennifer.
Oh, we can skip the
Never had
takeoff.
the chance
Let's do
to-
that. All right, let's announce.
Kilo Charlie
Parking brake
Hotel, November
off.
traffic assessment
Let's
November
enter.
908-912 taking off runway 18 north departure.
I thought I'd be more nervous, but so far so good.
I'm gonna
The
take
guys
good
at
care of you,
Aviation are super
Jennifer.
pilots.
Don't worry.
We're in your hands now.
Yep, I got you. Don't worry. All right, flaps are at 10%. We're good. Let's get a good orientation here, and let's go full throttle. Let's do this. 55 knots is our aim. On that left speed indicator, once we're in the green, we're good to lift up. And we're good. Nice gentle lift off.
That takeoff. It's like floating for a split second before we climb. I love it.
Oh, good. I'm glad you love it. I'm helping you, but you're helping me too. You're my first step to our commercial license. All right, we want to climb at 75. Let's retract our flaps. I'm not sure if you're supposed to do it this early, but that's what I'm gonna do right there. And we are getting close to our 600 mark right there. Let's level out. I'm not, oh, I'm sorry. I'm not sinking. I'm not sinking. Here we go. Now I think we're not level. All right, we're just gonna have to like manually maintain that. It wants to pull up a lot. Maybe if we slow our airspeed down a little bit. Is it well? These blue brackets are up higher, so I think it's all right if we climb a little bit more. I was thinking maybe it wanted us to stay at 600, but I don't think so because these are up a lot higher than 600. They're at about 1,000, I think. All right, slight bank. And let's get our destination dialed in. We might have been a little aggressive there on the bank. Yeah, ooh. Smooth. Okay. All right, she hasn't complained yet. So I think we're okay.
No fear for heights at all. I feel super safe, like we're in our own little bubble.
We're not crashing under my watch. Don't worry, we're good. All right, now we just have a nice smooth journey to Bowling Green. So let's... All right, I'm going to adjust our trim a little bit, see if we can't get this nose down without us having to constantly make corrections. How's that looking? Nope, up a little bit. So let's go to maybe...
Jennifer, you're gripping the seat so hard you're going to break your hand.
How's 5%? I think up a little bit more, maybe 6%. Let's try that. That seems good. That's keeping us nice and level. Oh, spoke too soon. Let's go to 8%, and that might do it. All right, let's take a look outside. Oh, beautiful. Look at the views on this, guys. Looks like we got a little bit of crosswind, maybe? It's pushing our aircraft to the right.
A photo.
Let's drop down a little bit. We're getting a little outside of our brackets here. Oh yeah, definitely a crosswind. You can see we're tilted a tiny bit to the right. And I don't think there's any way for us to correct for that outside of just flying in more of like an angle against the wind. Okay. All right, let's back off the speed a little bit more because we're
Wow.
cruising.
I'm usually more articulate, but wow.
All right, let's go back in our cab. I like flying better from in here. I feel like I have more, I don't know, control, I guess, or not even control, but just more like, ooh, a little bit of turbulence kicking in. I just feel like I have more command of the aircraft from in here than from outside. Like I could tell when I'm level a lot easier than when I'm looking from the outside, although it's
so quiet
you get
out
much
here.
better views from the outside.
So peaceful.
I'm gonna bring our trim down even more. Too much. Let's go 5% on our trim. Looks like we need to start descending, so I'm gonna back off on the power a little bit. It helps so much having the throttle and the joystick. And we're in a nice slow descend right now.
Jennifer, how are you feeling?
Sarah, it's awesome.
Sarah, we're
Can't
good.
believe I'm actually
We're good,
doing
Sarah.
this. And it's great to fly with our
I got
pilot.
Jennifer right here next to me. She's
happy for
in
you.
safe hands.
I'll let you two enjoy the moment.
All right, I'm gonna pick up. Nope,
Town of Bowling
I
Green
picked up
over there.
power a little bit,
Nice.
Everything
but we
down
started to
below
climb,
us,
so
though.
we want to back off again.
Tiny.
Okay, and now we just got to settle in and do a nice fly around. I'm gonna skip this first one because I feel like the angle that I would have to take would be like way too harsh. And we want to go much slower. So let's angle up now to lose speed. There we go. Now we could put a little more power back on. And now we just got to maintain this nice circle right here. Stay at 1100. I think as long as I keep my speed around 80-ish, we should be good. Although I'm going a little slow, so it's getting harder to control the airplane.
The folks on the ground have no idea what they're missing.
I'm gonna pump up the power a tiny bit. There we go. 81, 82. I think we're good there. We just can't go over. Okay, back off the power. We were starting to hit our speed limit there, and we don't want to cross over that 87 knot threshold. I want to make sure we stay
I
below
found
that.
a house. So cool. I wish I could see the family and say hello.
I spotted it too, but I didn't have time to snap a pic.
I
Oh,
might
come on,
be
Sarah.
salty, but I'll hold on to this memory with you always.
I feel like I'm doing everything perfectly here. Why didn't you get a picture?
You can see every detail.
Slow it down, slow it down. Our speed started to pick up there a little bit. Okay. Now we can start our return journey. I'm going to crank up the power a little bit to get up to speed. I want to get up to like maybe 100 knots. 95, 100 knots at least. And I'm gonna adjust our trim a little bit too. There we go. Now it's smoothing out. Oh, that feels good. Let's talk to ATC real quick. Oh, oh, little turbulence.
Kilo Charlie Hotel, November traffic Cessna, November 9er 8, 9er 127 miles north 1500. Ford inbound to land runway
We're lucky
18.
to fly regularly over the region.
Okay.
I would love that. And
So
find
it looks
places
like
I
being
can
that we're
figure
coming
out.
right in, I actually don't want my speed to get too high because we're gonna have to descend. And once we start descending, ooh, little patch there. Once we start descending, we're gonna catch a lot of speed. And I'm gonna need to manage this like smart so that we don't come in way too hot. Although it's not too difficult to lose speed once we get into our traffic. Oh, but we don't have the traffic pattern. That's right. We're just right in. All right, 3 nautical miles out. We're at 100. I'm going to start slowing down a little bit. I'd like to stay in the 90s right about now. We're just gliding. I've got basically no engine power on. Where's our runway?
It's like the world is laid out in front of me.
Not sure where the runway. I think it's to the left. Okay, it's a little bumpy right now. Our trim seems good though. It's keeping us nice and level. And the trim is like it. I guess it adds lift. So that way it keeps you at like a certain height in the air. If you guys aren't familiar with like what does what. All right, let's give it a little more power. Let's try and stay around 80. Still got a little bit more before we get to our long final entry point. And is that the airport? I think I see the runway just over there to the left a little bit.
Back to the airport.
Yep,
already,
there it
guys?
is.
Quiet.
So, Jennifer, you want to fly again?
All right, ATC, we're coming
So
in.
Cool. Thanks.
We need to slow it down big time though.
So do I. That
Kilo
was
Charlie
amazing.
Hotel, November traffic
Thank you
Cessna,
so
November
much.
9er 8, 9er 12 is on final runway 18 to land.
Gentle glide in. That's all we got to do here. And I want to get us below 80 so I can get our flaps out. Here we go. Perfect, perfect. I just want to stay right here at this speed now. Although it looks like we've got some distance to go, so I can't lose too much altitude. Okay, right there, right there. We can stay kind of almost level. I think we're okay right here. Once we get a little bit closer, I'll cut power and I'll engage our flaps down to 20 degrees, so that should kill a little more airspeed too. This is a little bit of a nerve-wracking approach though. Okay. Okay. We're okay. We're good. We're good. All right, we got to slow it down. We don't want to exceed 80. All right, so now I'm just going to glide it in. Let's get our second set of flaps down. And then power is cut. And we're just doing a nice glide in now at this point. And then we're going to do a nice, easy touchdown. And then flare. Well,
A
little
bit shaky,
bit of a
but I'm
wobble.
totally excited right now.
I think we did all right, though. Okay, landing got a little rough at the end there. I think that was because of the long approach. It kind of threw me off a little bit. But we got down safely. Our passengers are good. Let's slow down. I want to stay below 20. Yeah, our passengers are good, and I think that was a successful not first flight, but second flight. First flight as like an official pilot, right? But second flight overall in our career path here. And I'm excited to see the experience, how many experience points we get, if we get a level or not. Let's see. We need level 3 for a commercial pilot license. Almost at our hold short. Can we make this corner? Yes, we can. Alright, slow it down, because last time I went out of the hold short. I don't want to do that. Gently ease it in there. Perfect.
Kilo Charlie Hotel, November
Announce our
traffic, Cessna
intention
November
to
9er
park.
8 9er 12 is taxiing to parking.
We're doing it all, man. I'm not skipping nothing here. Okay, ease it in. Ease it in. Last thing I want to do right now is hit a plane and have like a disaster happen right at the last second here. Slow it down. Slow it. Slow it. Ease it in. And let's stop there.
Always
Perfect,
cool
perfect.
To see your own region from a new perspective.
Parking brake is set.
Looks like they enjoyed it.
Shutdown.
That was a great flight
Complete.
session. Cool.
Mission success. We did it. Let's see what we get. Yeah, landing smoothness. That's on me. Not the best landing smoothness. I agree. But 100%. Yeah, baby. Look at that. S performance. Very nice. 16,660 experience. What does that get us? Hopefully that gets us a level. A little bit of reputation. 2% bonus for each mission. Mission reward. Okay. All right. Halfway through 2. We are almost there, guys. I think about one more flight and we are good to go, but that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you like this game, if you want to see more, don't forget to like and subscribe if it's your first time. I drop a lot of different videos on the channel. I do a lot of simulation games. We do farming simulator. We're doing this game now. So make sure you stay tuned, guys. As always, have yourself a great day, and I will see you on the next one.